Breaking tonight, Fox News confirming that the FBI has an ongoing investigation of Virginia Governor Terry McAuliffe for possible illegal campaign contributions he may have received while running for governor. Now, apparently it was also at the time that he was at the Clinton Foundation. And this could mean new trouble for the Clintons politically, already dogged with questions about the $500 million fund. The author who led an explosive investigation into the foundation will join us in moments. But first, let's get the facts straight about what exactly is being investigated and what's not. Trace Gallagher has that. Trace?
Megan, aside from being the former chair of the Democratic National Committee and Hillary Clinton's 2008 campaign manager, Virginia Governor Terry McAuliffe also served as a board member of the Clinton Global Initiative, founded by former President Bill Clinton. Records show more than 100 donors contributed to both the foundation and McAuliffe's 2013 gubernatorial campaign. And now Fox News has confirmed the FBI and Department of Justice are taking a close look at those overlaps, especially a $120,000 contribution from Chinese businessman and politician Wang Wenliang. The contribution was made through his U.S. businesses. U.S. election law, though, prohibits foreign nationals from donating to U.S. political campaigns. Wenliang is a delegate for China's ceremonial legislature, but he also reportedly holds permanent resident status here in the U.S., which could make it legal, but that's what the feds want to find out. So far, the FBI has not contacted either the Chinese businessman or Governor McAuliffe, but McAuliffe's campaign attorney says they will cooperate. Terry McAuliffe has not yet ruled out becoming Hillary Clinton's running mate, but he is now the second consecutive Virginia governor to be investigated by the DOJ. Bob McDonnell was convicted of corruption charges in 2014 for $175,000 in loans and gifts from a friend. McDonnell has appealed to the Supreme Court. Megan.
Trace, question. Is there an allegation that it was while Terry McAuliffe was with the Clinton Foundation that he may have done something improper, or after that fact?
Nothing improper on behalf of the foundation itself. This is all for his campaign. It's unclear if it was simultaneously while he was with the foundation and running for governor, or just his campaign itself, Megan.
Okay, and it's an important clarification, and I appreciate that. Trace, thank you. Joining us now with more, Peter Schweitzer, the author of Clinton Cash and president of the Government Accountability Institute. Peter, good to see you again. So explain this in terms the viewers can understand.
Well, I think it's really an investigation, a broader investigation that's going on about the Clinton Foundation. Fox News has reported, as have others, that since May of last year, the FBI has been investigating not just the email server, but also the Clinton Foundation. I would note that the Terry McAuliffe investigation appears to have been launched at the same time.
Yeah, they say a year ago it was launched. CNN had reported that.
Exactly. I would dare say I think the McAuliffe investigation is about more than just the question of foreign donations. Mr. Wang appears to have permanent resident status, which means he can contribute to campaigns, and it doesn't take a year to determine a technical question like that. This, to me, has all the markings of the broader investigation of pay-to-play and favors being exchanged for money flowing to the Clinton Foundation and, in this case, to Terry McAuliffe.
So just to put a point on it, the theory would be that Terry McAuliffe got some campaign donations to help him out in his gubernatorial run, and then said donor would make a big donation to the Clinton Foundation, and everybody walks away happy on the Clinton McAuliffe side.
That's right, and that favors were done for Mr. Wang on their behalf. That, I think, is the critical question. What we know is that the FBI has been looking at this for a year. There is this pattern of behavior. The Clinton team has put out this, there's no smoking gun argument, which is really a misnomer. I mean, Megan, you would know better than I would because of your legal training. You don't need a smoking gun. If you look at Terry McAuliffe's predecessor in Virginia, Governor McDonnell, he is in jail. There was no smoking gun per se in that case. Senator Menendez in New Jersey, of course, facing prosecution. There's no smoking gun per se in that case. If there is a pattern of behavior in which money has flowed to politicians or their family members or to charitable foundations connected to them, and they end up doing or taking beneficial actions on behalf of those donors, that can be prosecuted. And I think the question here, Megan, is, are the Clintons and the McAuliffes of the world going to be held to the same standard as Governor McDonnell or Senator Menendez, or do they get a pass where other politicians do not?
And just to underscore, though, in this particular case, there is no allegation that the Clinton Foundation did anything improper. The probe has focused on McAuliffe and the electoral campaign donations, according to the officials in this case. I understand your point. And McAuliffe and his people have said they don't know anything about it, that they have no knowledge of it, and they have not been contacted, at least as of this point, although they also say that this man's donations were lawful. Peter, great to see you.
Thank you.
So